guys, welcome to yet another episode. It's K here and I'm playing for Simio Art, and apparently I'm getting some rewards here because I walked so much. I walked 7 miles, 7.4 miles. That's a lot of walking, so apparently I'm getting gifts like crazy. Wait a minute, what is this? This is yellow? We could go ahead and butcher this right away. Okay, let's go ahead. There's a slacking here and we're gonna go ahead and actually beat him up. He has a CP of 3000 and I start with the Heracross who has a CP of 2200. Let me see if I can even take him off without him dealing that much damage onto me. I just keep tapping while I move on the side so his attacks actually don't get me. There we go, close combat. Yeah, there we go. Knock him out. Oh, that was good, but they knocked me out. And now I bring a Hitmontop that has a CP of 1500. I know I have Pokemon with very good CP. I don't know why they're actually starting me off with Pokemon that have a smaller CP. Maybe because I was in battle recently, I knocked them out. Because he has 2600 left. And I'm going to go ahead and go to battle with him again. So now they give me a Jinx. Now, if you did not watch in the next episode, actually, we have a Jinx coming up. This Jinx, I just caught and I just did a whole episode on her. Even a beautiful drawing that is going to be coming out in the next episode. But for this episode, let's see what we can do. Maybe we could grow a Slocking because we haven't done him. Let me see if we can beat him up fast. If we manage to beat him up, so this Jinx that we just learned, we just caught in the recent episode, we learned that she is an ice Pokemon, and she was feared in some life before. She has a beautiful voice, she sings, beautiful Pokemon. So I believe in the next battle we are gonna be actually kicking him down because now he has a CP of 1695 left. And let me see the one. Oh, I'm starting off with an Espeon that is 2600. If I'm not mistaken, an Espeon actually evolves from an Eevee. But let's see actually what happens here if she can take him on. It has a future sight. And we apparently managed to knock him down. So now we actually can claim a gym that was yellow. We can claim it. And we're going to paint this gym blue. If you've been watching... Oh my god, guys, look what I just found. Oh, let me actually finish this real quick. Let me finish claiming this gym real quick so we can go ahead and capture that Pokemon. That is the most beautiful Pokemon, guys, because... if you did not know, let me leave an Arcanine here. Yeah, it's very beautiful. I can feed her and leave her strong with a CP of about 2500. That will be able to protect it for a few. So we painted that gym blue, but guys, look what I just found. Oh my gosh. If any one of you guys watched the movie Detective Pikachu, you should have realized that the Pokemon they showed first was this Cubone. It's a Cubone. He wears fossils of his lost loved ones on his head. And he got, remember, so angry at the beginning of the movie. The movie is called Detective Pikachu, that he actually showed us some of his moves. He's a lonely Pokemon, so I know a little bit of this Pokemon before we actually catch him. I cannot wait to learn a lot about the Cubone. So let's go ahead and see where he is. It's a Cubone. Oh, it's so cute. I've never captured a Cubone before, and I'm definitely drawing the Cubone. So if you're watching this show already, you can see that on the right side we already drew some Pokemon, and you can see what Pokemon I actually drew on the right. But definitely it's gonna be this Cubone, and it can actually evolve if we have 50 candies. So let's go ahead and open our official Pokédex and learn about the Cubone. Cubone, there it is. And so beautiful art. So you remember the movie Detective Pikachu, how he actually used his bone and threw it at him right in the opening scene. It was really interesting. So when the memory of its departed mother brings it to tears, It cries echo mournfully within the skull it wears on its head. So remember, even at the beginning of the movie, he was actually crying when they found him, when they discovered him. He was crying alone in the fields, and he was wearing the skull of his mom. Now we know. So this Pokemon wears the skull of its deceased mother. Sometimes Cubone's dreams make it cry, but each tear Cubone sheds makes it stronger. So when it cries, it also becomes very strong. So it's a morning Pokemon, you could see, but it's really, really beautiful. You could tell how it's wearing the bone of its mother on the head. Now, we knew in the movie that we're talking about it wears bones of its departed, but we did not actually know that it actually wears the bone of its mom. Now we got that most definite. Its ability is Rock Head and Lightning Rod. So you could use the Lightning Rod in the beginning of that movie, Detective Pikachu. Its weaknesses are water, grass, and ice. And it grows into a Marowak. Let's see what a Marowak looks like. It doesn't change much. Looks a little bit like a Dragonite, even the color. No wings. But this Pokemon overcame its sorrow to evolve a sturdy new body. Marowak faces its opponents bravely, using a bone as a weapon. Oh, that's actually beautiful. So there's a little slight change in the skull. Though I have to admit it. I think a Cubone is way cuter than the Marowak. But let's see if we read this second comment. It says when this Pokemon evolved, the skull of its mother fused to it. So what happens is that as it grows into the skull like kind of fuses into it. Now they can own it. Maracas' temperament also turned vicious at the same time. So he's very vicious now. It's not like the fast, cute Cubone. But the weaknesses are still kind of the same: water, grass, and ice. And he's a ground-type Pokemon. Ooh, that's actually beautiful, beautiful. So now you can see. Oh, one other thing I actually love doing is I love checking out their Pokemon cards, and you can see, wow, Marek 200. It's an Alaron Marek GX. Oh my gosh. Usually I just love the artwork on these ones. This is like a yin yang kind of symbol there. It's called the Dance Flame. Wow. And this one, I love the artwork on it. Definitely creepy. Good. And this one is what actually looks like a Dragonite, because you can see even on its belly it has that U thing over there that the Dragonite has. And even the color schemes, because I look at colors a lot, and it looks, even the color schemes make it look a little bit like a Dragonite. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this one. This would be totally a Dragonite with wings. Oh, there's a silver one. Mark Breaks 79. I bet you that has to be rare. So we're gonna go ahead and actually draw these guys. I think I should be able to draw both of them, and then I'll paint both of them. Maybe I'll draw only one, but if time allows, I will actually draw both of them, because they kind of have the same similar, features, and everything looks a lot similar, and the color palette stays the same. So we may actually be able to sketch out and draw both of them. And that way you'll be able to actually enjoy this video with both drawings on it. So now, since we've captured the Cubone, we're going to go ahead and register it in our official Pokédex. And now we have him in our Pokédex. If you've been watching this channel long enough, you should know that we actually captured this. We captured this Jigglypuff and drew all three of them in a place called Brockton, Massachusetts, in Fuller Craft Museum. See, most of the times I actually remember even when I captured this Pokemon, because after capturing it, I go further ahead and try to learn about that Pokemon. And not only learn about that Pokemon, but I also go through the process of drawing them. So it teaches you more about that type of Pokemon. So thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and also let me know what you think about the channel in general in the comments section below. And I'll be able to see you again in the next episode. Bye bye for now, guys.